Hello and welcome back to the Century of Blood. So a suggestion has been made that we could potentially educate our children with some interesting educators, which would hopefully allow our children to get a wider variety of things, allow them to be better at things, allow them to get different opinions and all that sort of stuff, and basically just spread ourselves out into the world and see how things go. And I think it kind of makes sense because right now, if I was in charge of this land, which I am, but like, you know, if I was in charge of this land and someone was coming here with dragons, would I really have the children in the land so that they could get killed by the dragons? Like, the land is literally burning right now. I mean, it's a wasteland, so actually it stops burning. But if we go here, I think it's not updated because I just reloaded the game. But like, the amount of attrition basically shows that the land is not a safe place to be. So, moving people away from the war zone seems like a good idea to me. Probably not going to go to Mirror Lease because those are places that we've already kind of explored. Like, well, not explored, but those are places that we've been at war with, so we're not going to go there. Like, it's just not a good idea. Probably not going to head over here because this is kind of direct remains of old Valyria. Like, this is not good, and it's near the Dothraki horde, which we keep hearing is coming closer. So probably we're going to be looking over here. Maybe Pentos, Stormlands, maybe up with the Targaryens, maybe up in Bravos, maybe Mountain Vale. I think that we should send at least one over to where our trade post is. So like, I forgot that one. Yeah, there we go. To some of our trade posts, because that makes sense. Perhaps we will send our younger son off there, as we have him on kind of a trading thing. He's got thrift. He's going to learn how to trade. It's going to be his thing. We also have our other son. We could potentially go and send him off to the Targaryens if they'll take him. Let's have a look here. Lord Gaiman Targaryen. Now, he is actually in a war right now. He's in a host claim. Maybe not the exact best time to send him off to the Targaryens, because that could lead to death. Yeah, maybe we'll send him off to... Pentos is at war. Is there somewhere that's at peace over here, or is it everywhere at war? How about... That's not the one I was looking for. How about you? Are you at war? You don't... You are at war. Yeah, whatever. You're not at war. We could send them to Mountain and Vale. That's a little bit far away. Tyrosh? We've not really got a problem with Tyrosh, but they're also at war. Defending against our liege. That's probably not going to be a good idea. Dorne could be an idea. They're not at war. Yeah, maybe we'll send our older son off to Dorne to see how things go over there. So we will ask them, will you take our older son to Dorne? There we go. It might become Salt Dornish, but that's not a problem. You can always adopt our culture again later. Or maybe we just stick with Salt Dornish. Maybe he's picked up some traits there, but we're sending him off to safety. Maybe this is a thing we'll do when... I don't like that it says lad to take hostage, but I get the idea. But maybe it's a thing that we'll do whenever we're at war and we have children. We'll send them further afield. And then when we're not at war and we have children, we'll educate them in-house, basically. Or we'll educate them with people who are close by. Anyway, yes, elder son is going to Dorne. Younger son is going to the Stormlands. There we go. We will send younger son off to the Stormlands. Oh, we can't get him educated by the top level. Who is in our second one here? Haystack Hall is Lord Stannis of Haystack Hall. Let us see if you will educate our younger son. There we go. Lord Stannis isn't particularly skilled, but you know, he is where our trade post is. There we go. And then our daughter, who we have here. Are we going to send our daughter? I mean, we could send her... Maybe our daughter can head up to Norvos or something. Norvos is at war still. Is anyone not defending against our liege? You're not defending against our liege, but you're in war against a tyranny. You're in a revolt. Lorath? Lorath's at peace. Yeah, we'll send our daughter to Lorath. There we go. Daughter, why don't you enjoy life up in Lorath? Cool. So we spread our children around. Our oldest daughter, however, is already married, so we're not gonna send her away. She can stay here. She's also craven like us, so that's fine. What have we got here? Designated heir of our land. Probably our brother. There we go. And unpause. Let things just go on their way. To the great wit Alex, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I'd be willing to accept the boy Vermin here in Sunspear as a ward of Prince Peros Martel, but only if payment of coin is provided to cover the expense of having him here, else there'd be no value to having him in my court. That sounds reasonable. Who died? Okay. Wow. That was the mother of Gaiman of Dragonstone, who has actually just imprisoned his wife. Okay, who presumably just lost that war, but not quite yet. Stannis did not ask for any money. Stannis Errol. During my stay at the court of a noble, I've done my utmost to present my liege in a more favourable light. Well done me. Your Excellency, your son Jakar is responding well to my tuition. He has improved his skills and is advancing in knowledge every day. You gave him one last lesson before you sent him off. That's good. Your Excellency, my mission to improve your good name here has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of the Red Priest Vermin Velrolvi of Ulvis Mel, I seem to have managed to make him understand what benevolent, peaceful ruler you really are. He sends his regards. Okay, so that's the Castellan. I don't really care, but he is on our... Wait. He's actually underneath us. He's on our council. Where do I have you... where do I have you doing stuff? I just have you performing statecraft. Okay, I don't have you doing anything particular. Okay. To the thrifty wit Alex, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I would be willing to accept the girl Nyessa here in Lorath as a ward of Archon Tormo Vazolen, but only if payment of coin is provided to cover the expense. Yeah, sure. Why not? I was pausing, but whatever. That's the Dragonstone War over, which is funny because we just decided not to go to Dragonstone because there was a war, and then here we go. Whatever. Future children could go to Dragonstone. I think that we should be improving relations with our liege instead of with our... We can't improve relations with our liege. Our liege is unimprovable. Okay. For some reason. Whatever. What's this one? Respected. That's new. There's like a level here. Okay. Fear level is determined by their prestige, length of reign, as well as their actions. What if you become respected in other ways, like if you did something else that wasn't fear? Whether it's always fear. High Priest Arrow died of complications relating to gout. He was a tyrant. Okay. That's not very good, but whatever. And we're going to continue to kind of chill out for a little bit. This guy was killed by the Dothraki Khal. Okay, so the Khal's definitely going through the world. Looks like our liege might lose this war given his capital's being sieged, but we'll see. We'll see. We're taking a lot of attrition with the dragons. Magister Dario of Cohir died, probably murdered. Okay. So someone else in charge of Cohir now. Cohor. Anyway. Right. Lord Luthor of 7 Stars accepted Magister Yorko of the Uncaring's peace offer. So Pentos is now at peace once more. Okay, cool. Still gaining our money in. Still getting it in. Lord Lothar then got executed and his son Balabar has taken over. Okay. Wait, Balabar is a knight. Okay. So these are Faith of the Seven followers within Pentos. Oh, okay. Interesting. What have we got here? Appoint commander. You would like us to be a commander. We're going to say no because, well, we're Craven. So that's what we do. We basically just say no to that. Lord Master Alex, I regret to inform you I've decided to remove you from your position on the council. Whilst you have ably served in your position, I've deemed another person more suitable to sit in your place. Signed, Magister Marquello of House Tagaros. Well, that's horrible. However, we are content. We're also patient. You know, we'll just wait. It's displeasing, but we're content, patient, and craven. We're not gonna act out. We're not gonna rashly attack people. You have just been hanged by King Brandon, so the north is also kind of clearing house. Dear Lord Master Alex of Ulvis Mel, I hereby invite you to the wedding of Dagar Magar. and Real Vassar in Little Valyria. Your presence would be greatly appreciated, and I look forward to your attendance, Lord Master Belcho Magar. So this would be our son-in-law and our daughter's wedding. Of course we will travel to the wedding. We don't have anything else to do. Right. In Little Valyria. Is that over here or something like that? There it is. There's Little Valyria. So we're going over this way, closer to where Old Valyria was. Okay, cool. Lord Master Belcho greeted us warmly to the wedding. Tyroshi Pier Brandy was served, and most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. The ceremony between Dagar and Raleigh and the grand feast shall be held upon the morrow. Okay. They stand before the gods. Then the great lords and ladies look on as the drapes the arms of Faust Magar around the bride. Then the feast, and news from Dragonstone, Your Excellency. A new dragon has entered the world. Cyanna Targaryen has apparently successfully hatched one, has named the he-dragon Quellos. So Cyanna, the 2-year-old, daughter of Lord Yaemon of Dragonstone, has hatched a dragon named Quellos, who is strong, nimble. Okay, so strong. So that increases their size growth. That's a new modifier as well. So I must determine what size of dragon they end up being. It's also nimble, which makes it better in duels, but less kind of martial fighting. It's not the kind of thing you take against other armies, you take it against other dragons. And then, of course, it's a dragon. Okay, interesting. Parent being Azantis, who is actually a crazed dragon now. Interesting. Good for her. Yeah, good for her. Exactly my thoughts on that. Mango is now known as the Black. Okay, sure. Feast is winding down now, only the bedding remains. Well, that is a fine tradition. Right. Let's keep going, and the wedding is over. It's time to get the long way home. When will there be another wedding? Probably fairly soon. Ray Varese was beheaded. This new child was beheaded by Tyrosh. Who was the child? The child was the daughter of Emperor Orion. Oh, that will not make her liege pleased, especially as his previous two children vanished without a trace. That doesn't sound good. Okay, when's our son of age? Oh, next year. Oh, he's also a squire now. That's cool. But he will... Oh, he has to wait a few years till he marries. But yeah, he'll be of age next year. He might become a knight, which would be weird. Another person killed by the Dothraki Khal. Lord Master Nyros Roger of Silkhead has arranged to meet with you in the hopes of selling you a new slave, a Jogos Nai by the name of Malik. Nyos leads him to you in chains and allows you to inspect the merchandise. He's a skilled fighter. We could go for 15 gold. I don't think so, though. I don't think this is a good investment for us. I think we're going to just say it wasn't worth the time to speak to you. Okay. Continue to gain our money in. Anything else we need to jump on? Nope. Magister Valar of Lys has defeated our liege, Emperor Orion. So this is where his conquest stops. His wife is currently imprisoned by Tyrosh and will likely be executed. His secondary wives are also imprisoned by Tyrosh and will probably also be executed. So this is all going to go badly for him. He's going to need several new wives. Okay, the wars have ended. I also haven't marked him as special interest, which I probably should, because he is our liege, after all. He actually managed to ransom a few people. In fact, a lot of people. Did Zarya just move into this province, or am I crazy? Must be crazy. I think they did. Maybe they attacked. Maybe there was another red, another red nation there that they took over land from. I don't think we lost another war. Okay. This person was tortured to death. Alright. Lord Simon of Ghost Hills usurped the High Lordship of Ghost Hills, so that's the Jordanes from the Jordanes. Okay, so just kind of moving things around within their own house. High Priest died under suspicious circumstances. Okay. Okay. Continuing to gain our money. Our land is still sieged, apparently, by... Belquo... Alright, it's by... Belquo's war to liberate someone from Mir. Yeah. So that's not good for us at all. Some trade posts are being built by Pentos. Okay, in Claw Isle. So that's over near us, isn't it? Oh no, Claw Isle's up there. There we go. Yeah, so not that near us. It's over in Westeros. Lothia was burned alive as an offering. Okay. So that's another person from Leith. Burned alive. People are choosing to become vassals now. As your efforts of gaining wealth grow all the more determined, you sleep less and less. Since sleep is not a profitable behavior. Okay, I must have more gold. We are now stressed over our businesses. And then we double over in pain as we are suddenly beset by painful cramps. Oh dear. That's not a good sign. Cyana Vassar states her extensive medical experience leads her to the certain conclusion your symptom is not due to a serious illness and that it will pass quite soon. Nevertheless, you shall receive some maltreatment. Okay. It didn't seem to do anything. Or did it? Oh. Now she was certain our illness was caused by too much laughter. To make you better, she forbade everyone to tell you jokes and provided you with tedious tomes. It also did not do anything. More trade posts are being built. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my daughter, Raleigh. I have been informed that the cause of her aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. Oh. Okay, well, hopefully she'll get over it, but if she doesn't, that's going to be very unfortunate. To the thrifty wit, Lord Master Alex of Old Vismel, I write to ask for your permission to give my ward Jakar a proper Faith of the Seven upbringing and learn the ways of the seven-pointed star. No. I will not allow him to turn into a savage. I don't think we're quite that patient, cool, calm. I think we're very much gonna stay Valyrian. So no, none of that. Magister Merquello Volantis inherited a castle. Okay. We haven't had any severe cramps for some time now. Whatever caused them must have been dealt with. Oh good, at least it went away. What is this? To the glorious Lord Master Alex, your Wizard of Mercy are legendary. I would like to offer you a seat of my council, therefore offer you the title of Justiciar. Sure. Yeah, we'll take that thing. We are craven, after all. We get on well with people, and we're patient. So I think this all kind of leads into the yes. We'll take the council seat once again. We'll also offer to help our liege with his titles, and he gave me the responsibility. Fantastic! I've been commanded by my liege to hand out New Palace to a new holder. So we can either give the Castle of New Palace to Parquello, who is the court physician in Volantis, or to some unknown noble. So what do we think about Parquello? We think we dislike Parquello. Okay. And Parquello has cancer. I think we're giving it to an unknown noble. Oris, you shall have the title. The castle, which is somewhere around here. Where exactly is our liege? Where is its high? It still has the high city of Volantis. The city of Volantis? Oh, it's here. So it must be underneath. We gave it to someone in this area. Yeah, probably. It was the Castle of New Palace. There we go. Give it to this guy. Master Oris of Magar. Alright, cool. The alliance between Lord Master Belliccio and Lord Master Alex has broken down because our daughter is dead. She died from a bad case of the flu, and he instantly remarried to a Corinus. Oh, okay. Well, there goes that alliance. Very disappointing. Pinto Vazulian died stillborn. Magister Yorko the Uncaring has declared a Pentoshi slave raid on Dire Den. And what quality of education should our daughter get? We'll pay for a reasonable amount. We'll pay for the same amount as everyone else. You would like our council support? We already said no, and we're going to say no again. You would like our council support, Oris. You're nothing special. In fact, you're also enslaved. No, I'm not going to give you a favor. Of course not. And then, our daughter, I think an intrigue education, looking at what we got there for those. Although, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense for a thing. What's her guardian like? Her guardian isn't good at all. Her guardian's really good at diplomacy. So we may choose a bad one here. She's kind of good at diplomacy. We could definitely go for that. Like we could focus on that. What else does our guardian do? Our Guardian's pretty much a diplomacy guy. A little bit of martial, but that doesn't make sense for her. We'll go for diplomacy for her. Okay. Someone else, Dad, bedridden and infirm. You would like my council support. Lord Master Colloquo. He's a tiger, so we naturally don't like him. Does he have any marriages that fit? Not really. Overall, I don't really feel like we're gonna take his favor here. No, we're just gonna say no again. Magister Belliquo of Mir accepted Magister Marquello of Valance's peace offer. So, he won. So he got his captive back. Well done him. He saved like 70 gold by spending a ton of gold. People are refusing favors. Who died? Oh. Someone else named Raleigh, who was married to the king, to Archon of Esseria. And then Emperor Orion declared Emperor Orion's conquest of Laharulu on Lord Master Malar of Laharulu. So that's up there. This seems like a war I think he can probably win. 100 versus 25,000. Hopefully our liege can win that war. In fact, he already won it before I could pause the game. So we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.